hair. It's what we have so much of, and yet we are so close to having none of it at all. Hulk Hogan, the man that once said he wrestled 400 days in a single year. And I wish I was making that up, but I'm not. Well, today he spends the majority of his time in a tube. And no, this is not Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. This is Redeye Reviews. We opened with whatever this is. Now, is this some rich kid's drone that he lost control of over the ocean? No. It is a maximum security prison that is impossible to escape from. Yeah, it's just like Fortress, Lockout, The Rock, or Toy Story 3. But if they spent half as much on the set design as this man did on his hairpiece, maybe it wouldn't have looked like a store brand version of the Power Rangers secret base.
Two of your new cagelings went for each other's throat on the shuttle. You know, it's amazing they don't all kill each other down here.
We see that they lower new inmates in this watery panic attack. But don't you fret. No. They were super proud of this giant test tube thingy, and they make sure to use it as much as possible in this episode.
You're in a prototype maximum security penitentiary known as Sequentin, from which there is no possible escape.
We see that the Hulkster has disguised himself as an inmate in the hopes to learn more about the bad guys in here, and probably ask around if any other wrestlers are in need of acting gigs. We also see these dog collar things, and they're like supposed to shock the crap out of you and make you pass out. Plus, they have the added benefit of looking sick as hell at the next rave you attend. Meanwhile, at the place that is single-handedly keeping several STDs from being eradicated, they are playing volleyball.
This is gonna be a blowout.
Oh, yeah?
Get it up! Yeah!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah, that's it. It turns out when the Hulk is not around, it's a pretty boring place. Back under the sea, we try to maintain our secret cover as an inmate, which I don't know why the guy who quit the Navy and then went into debt building a talking speedboat is the best man for the job.
So what do you think about prison, Mr. Spencer?
It's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to die here.
But that's beside the point. He keeps his cover intact by just walking around with the owner of the prison, just out in the open in front of the various prison cells and the guards. He's introducing himself to whoever he could shake hands with. He's like, "Hey, how you doing, brother? Name's Hulk. I'm pretending to be a prisoner, so don't go blabbing to your friends about me."
I apologize. My son gets into places where he doesn't belong.
That's okay. So do I.
Back up top, we film some random lady just walking around the hotel. And clearly she is super ugly. Not at all like the other women in this resort. Yuck. What, with the glasses and the whole wearing clothing thing? How on earth is she even allowed to walk around on the beach without being arrested is beyond me.
Hey, is that her? I don't think you need to worry. She's not exactly my type.
Damn straight. Gross. She got pigtails and a skirt that covers her entire butt. No, thank you. Then she starts pulling a literal magic trick. I don't know how she does it. She Clark Kent's all of us. And somehow she's turning into a straight babe. I mean, woo. Our man is like, what in the hell? She's not a nerd. Those clothes come right off. Oh, I've been lied to. Needing to take a break from the surface, we plunge back into the deep. Our next inmate was told that the coffee was decaf, and it clearly was not. It's Sting. Yeah. He was told that the whites of his eyes are his greatest asset, and by golly, he flaunts it. So Hulk and him go at it. Hulk's like, yeah.
Just arranging your burial at sea. The final plunge.
Oh man, I'm immortal! I'll be resurrected into your nightmares, into your world. I'll reach up and pull you down while I climb up and over you.
I'm also a prisoner. By the way, the coffee maker in the guard room is broken. You should probably look into fixing that. And then, apparently his secret mission is complete. I don't even know what it was in the first place, but we all seem very happy with the results. Meanwhile, Sting is angry.
Level 6 to exercise area.
Which it's hard to tell. It's subtle. He's a subtle actor. But I get the sense that he's not too happy. He's just walking around, he's bumping into other inmates. You know what? It's kind of like when you have to turn your shopping cart around at IKEA. Bro, you miss those cheap pillows? Nah, you gotta go all the way through and start that giant Swedish circle over again. But while getting shocked like a rabid dog, Sting tricks us all.
Anybody move? And she done.
And he takes this lady hostage. Back up top, Hulk's transformation back into a beach bum has happened very quickly.
Guests come here to relax, not to be bombarded by spheroid projectiles.
Eddie, baby. Hang loose, brother.
Him and his boys try to convince us that dropping out of high school had no ill effect on their lives.
I shall be forced to take measures.
Measures?
Measures? Feet? Inches? Rods? Millimeters?
Yes. Yep. Those are units of measurement. You know, units of measurement. The things you use to see how large that bald spot on your head has really become. Oh yeah, now that ugly girl somehow became a 10 out of 10 babe, our friend is being the absolute creep that he is.
Come on back. A little bit more, Now rock back and forth. That's perfect.
I bet you this feels great out in the water.
You have no idea.
Thank God his borderline assault gets interrupted by a secret mission.
Brew, listen to me,
She
man.
wants
Come
to
here.
learn.
It's Hammerhead. He's taken over the prison, freed 8 convicts, and locked up all the guards.
Yeah, as it turns out, Sting somehow managed to take over the entire prison. It's kind of like Con Air down there, only a lot wetter and a much cheaper cast. So we hop into the boat that the show is named after, and we fly off.
I'm going to get us online.
And it's amazing because this is not a real boat. It's CGI. I mean, I know it's hard to tell, but it is. And then even still, they felt the need to speed up the footage. It's great work. So we arrive at the facility, and then we get to meet our episode's celebrity guest.
Alert. Sub-oceanic intruder. Speed 40 kilometers. Vertical oscillation. Intruder identification. Cruciums truncatus.
It's a dolphin.
It's Flipper. And Flipper tries to talk to us, and thank God the Hulkster took that aquatic languages class at the community center.
You know, I may be crazy, brother, but I'm telling you, I think that little guy is trying to tell us something.
Yes.
Because our man is fluent in dolphin. Hey, for all you know, that dolphin is undercover as well. He could be a bad guy. He could be a bad guy pretending to be a good guy. So we get into the water, which is just teeming with sea life. It's definitely not a giant tank and an aquarium. No. It's the ocean. It's the ocean. What is it, boy? What is it? Jimmy was taken hostage by a professional wrestler with large eye whites? Well, why didn't you say so? Lead the way. So Hulk does his best to sink into the facility, but he's really buoyant. He's having a hard time getting down there. Sting finally getting the chance to say that monologue he practiced for hours.
I'm immortal. I'll be resurrected into your nightmares, into your world. I'll reach up and pull you down while I climb up and over you.
He then proceeds to fight the least intimidating, clean-shaven inmates I have ever seen. They look like guys who take fantasy football far too seriously, if you ask me. So he tears his rave necklace off, he fights Sting. Meanwhile, Creeper rescues everybody in the facility. Now, we do see a little bit of it, but my God, does that man work very quickly. At this point, they realize they haven't used much of that really expensive water tube prop, so they climb back in there. Hulk goes to swim after the baddie until he remembers that people need oxygen. He might be able to speak dolphin, but he can't hold his breath nearly as long.
Rain it now.
Also, apparently, Sting got away. I don't know. Remember when I said Flipper was most likely a double agent? Yeah. Well, I think that just made my point.
We'll never make it. We're over 300 feet from the surface. Told John for sure.
But who cares? We don't. We don't care. Oh, we have a volleyball game to play.
We're searched high and low for a hammerhead. Not a trace.
Doesn't mean he survived.
Doesn't mean he didn't. What's the score?
14-13, damn. We need you, man. Come on. You got the muscle? You got the hustle? Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, pretty sure I saw some of those dudes behind you doubling as prison inmates in the last scene, but it's all gravy, baby. But most importantly, that nerdy girl is now hot. Yeah. Who knew putting in contact lenses and taking all your clothes off could have such an effect on these guys?
Yeah, well, Mr. Volleyball's here now, dude, and you're gonna have to dig your way out. Come on.
But that is everything, so let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
The objective behind spiking the ball is to spike it into your opponent's court, not into the net, huh? The only way your women are going to beat my boys is by distracting them. However, I have coached them to ignore their opponent's anatomy.
But I vehemently disagree with going undercover in the prison population.
If you want to find rat holes, you have to run with the rats, my friend.
To the exercise area. Level 6 to exercise area.
Goose fraba. Goose blah blah.
Eddie, I'll have to continue this little chat at another time. Pip pip, cheerio.
The name is Edward.
Come on, Misha! Way to go, Misha!
Flipper, I told you to get help, not bring me some perverted beach bum. Do not leave me alone with this guy.
Can you hold your breath?
It's what I do best.
What are you doing? I would be more intimidated by Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. That is it. Thank you so much. As always, thank you to my patrons who, some of you weirdos recommended this show to us, so you kind of have them to blame or think, however you want to twist it. If you want the power to do what they do, there's a link down below to support my channel in that way. I would appreciate it if you wanted to, but if not, that's okay as well. I have a Discord down below, and I have a merch store. It's down below. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy. What in the hell? She's not a nerd. Those clothes come right off. Oh, I've been lied to.